Happy Thursday night. It's live from Ponyboy. How was your week? Just kidding. Sorry, a little gallows humor. I'm Chad Whitehead. We are excited to be back. We have been waiting for this night for quite some time, and we know a lot of you have as well, so thanks for tuning in. If you're tuning in on Facebook or Twitter right now, give us some support and share the feed with your friends. We'd really appreciate that. And speaking of Facebook and Twitter, I want to say thank you to Energy FC for being our broadcast partner tonight. So if you're tuning in from the Energy's Facebook or Twitter page, just want to say hi and thank you for tuning in. And we cannot wait until we can get the team back on the pitch and also get back to regular live music. We've been doing these streams to remind you of how important live music is to our lives and to the culture. And we know you've been enjoying these streams. The support's been overwhelming, so thank you so much for tuning in. I also want to say thank you to Resolution Legal for underwriting tonight's episode. We couldn't do this and we couldn't put this on at this level of technical professionalism without a little bit of support. And so thank you so much from Resolution Legal. I'm going to get out of the way now, but during the show, please check out store.towertheaterokc.com. You'll find merch from artists as well as Tower Theater and Ponyboy. That is the easiest way you can support us right now. You can also donate directly to the band. There'll be a Venmo tip jar on the screen. You can donate. That'll go directly to the band. And without anything else, please welcome, live from Ponyboy, Husbands.
Out of the first pool by a knocking of his t-shirt, keeper of the house rules, sipping on a fever. She was gonna buy you a ticket to the big show. We were gonna try to not underwhelm. The first time, now we're bringing in a Ringo. See the key to life is stroking on the ego. She was gonna buy you a ticket to the big show. We were gonna try to total sellout. Buzzkill posse algebra. It's not a zero-sum game. Banking on a rally run won't make up the difference. Out of the first pool by a knocking of his t-shirt. You don't get the point, dude. Trespassing is punk rock. City had a breakdown. Blaming Mother Nature takes me to a new town. Buzzkill posse algebra. Zero-sum game. Banking on a rally run won't make up the difference. Looking at a screen.
Thanks.
Looking at a poster, a door.
So good to see all of you. The song's called Scary Cavallari.
próxima canción. Thanks, Ponyboy, for having us on this live stream. Today is Thursday. Listo. She knows a way around it. And I don't want to ever see you, wanna see you go. I don't ever have to tell you, you already know. Cause you're meant to be. Doesn't hold up, you know how it ends. So much older, it was over before it began. And I don't want to ever see you, wanna see you go. I don't ever have to tell you, you already know. Was it meant to be? Try again, we'll see. There's nothing left to see. You give me up the numbers. No one's making sense at all. There's nothing left to see. You give me up the numbers. No one's making sense at all. Ponyboy gave us these nice little sanitary gloves, spanking gloves. We got our spanking gloves. This next song is called Garbage Town. Hand's getting a little sweaty, so it's done.
It's a good gag.
Good gag.
¿Estamos listos? Estoy.
Listamos.
¿Incorrecto?
Sleaze around Garbage Town, couple more, you're falling down. Alright. Silver moon, honeydew, kitty comes to kick it to 4 eyes. Don't lie, no one's innocent tonight. always something to say. You're always sounding off, you son of a gun. Son of a gun. Son of a gun.
Thanks. That was Zach Zeller on the tambourine.
Tamburino.
This next song is from our new record, After the Gold Rush Party. Party? It's called Man Horse. Your photo to the fridge as I crush eyes. I can't recall a single thing you said. Too busy trying to guess what's in your head. Oh, baby, I'll buy lemons and lime. She said, I interrupt, it's a process. Do not interrupt, it's a process. Do not interrupt, it's a process. Do not interrupt while it's processing. Oh baby, I'll buy lemons and lime. She said, why can't you have me? Why can't I have you too? In this horse dragging my bones through the Thursday, 93 degrees was the high today, so we were told. Wow, that's hot. Hope you're in your comfy pants. Or maybe you have regular pants on, maybe no pants. I don't know. You're at home. You're dressed however you want to be dressed. dartboard. Thank you to the poster of Elvis on the wall over there. Ponyboy's a nice place, empty or full. Good night, moon, good night, window. But we're still going, so the night is young or middle-aged. In the middle.
We've just crested over half.
Crescent moon.
The half-crested waning gibbous.
No.
Gotta drop. Drop.
Drop,
Drop that D.
Gotta pee.
He's got to drop the D.
Drop
D is a term of art.
Technical term.
This is our metal song. Drop D.
When people say they gotta drop D, it's because they're gonna rock.
It's rock and roll.
Except for
Maybe except for this time.
Except
yeah.
in this case.
On your deathbed, it's Blondie singing, riding high on true blue light, searching for meaning. The glowing sandbed, the salt is stinging. Bummer to know, won't see you like this again. Now you do me one solid, never speak the name in this house. Speak the name in this house. Speak the name in this. Got a good thing going, never speak the name in this house. Speak the name in this house again. The minutes turned you out, still my ever-loving heart burns. Got enough for maybe one more go. I'll scrape the skin off my knuckles for you. I'll call it worth it if you count this one for me. Will you do me one solid, never speak that name in this house? Speak the name in this house. Speak the name in this. Got a good thing going, never speak the name in this house. Speak the name in this house again. I don't know much about Puerto Rico. I know where all the girls pass go. I felt the breeze come through the window while she's taking a nap in the backseat. I don't know much about Isabella. I know something about the sunshine. I know my baby makes me feel fine when she's rubbing my back with sunscreen. Will you do me one solid, never speak that name in this house? Speak the name in this house. Speak the name in this. Got a good thing going, never speak that name in this house. Speak the name in this house again. Will you do me one solid, never speak the name in this house? Speak that name in this house. Speak that name in this. Got a good thing going, never speak that name in this house. Speak the name in this house again. Don't know much about Puerto Rico. I know where all the girls pass go. I felt the breeze come through the window while she's taking a nap in the backseat. I don't know much about Isabella. I know something about the sunshine. I know my baby makes me feel fine when she's rubbing my back with sunscreen. Stream.
Thanks.
Heard Hillary Duff and Miley Cyrus were live streaming today. Sorry if we do not meet that standard. But we're just trying to do our best, so, you know, if you're into Hillary Duff, Miley Cyrus, probably had a better time yesterday.
Got it ready.
Ready.
I too am ready.
Tom, are you ready?
Lights are down inside the house, no friends around, the music sounds. So how about we start the last one over? It all comes down to seconds now. I watch the words slip from your mouth. I love you now. Do you feel any closer? Never meant to hurt you, but you're never gonna see. In due time it will hit you the way that it hit me. I think we'd be happier before you got this deep. Now, darling, would you wait for me? I swear. Darling, would you wait for me? I swear. Every morning when you call, I will be there. Every morning when you call, I will be there. Skipping to the good part now, erase it all, forget about whatever I said when I wasn't right. The constant droning in her ears, repeating phrases. Can you hear me? Are you down? Start the whole thing over. Never meant to hurt you, but you're never gonna see. In due time it will hit you the way that it hit me. I think we'd be happier if you just get some sleep now. Every other day for me, I swear. It's every other day for me, I swear. Every morning when she calls, I will be there. Every morning when she calls, I will be there. It's fine, falling over me, watching out for me. Please, it's fine, falling over me, watching out for me. El fin.
Thank you.
Yeah, Schreier. What is the song about? The Bachelor?
Yes, it is. Juan Pablo era. If you're a fan of Juan Pablo, well, shame on you. He's a bad guy.
Is he the worst?
Quite possibly the worst, yeah. He picked Nikki the nurse. They tried it for a while. They went on Celebrity Rehab, the show.
It's embarrassing.
and they did not work out. They're done.
Double embarrassing.
But his number 2, Claire, is the next bachelorette. So opportunity lies in the land of Juan Pablo.
Is he back on as a contestant, though?
No.
So his,
But actually, who knows?
yeah, one and done.
No.
Tom,
Oh,
no,
there's
man.
Lots of recurring guests.
You
on
can
that.
come back, yes.
Oh yes.
It's all about second chances of love.
That's what love's all about.
What's wrong with me? Constant dark tin eyes when she talks to me. Like I'm paying no mind, I can hardly think. I'm distracted by all the peripheral noise. Go to sleep, to torment all night. Grind day speaks to me. Now I see the light and then in a blink disappears from sight. Leads to better than nothing. Can I get a witness? Oh Lord, is that what this is? Came down to the wire. Now I'm all in. Now I'm all in. Now I'm all in, baby. What's wrong with me? See his poor voice watching the grams for me. Now the whole thing's botched. Will you think of me as I was when I stepped out of that limo? Here's a rose for you, and a rose for you, and a rose for you, and a rose for you. And I have reason to believe that every girl is here for me, and I expect that they will be hanging together. Can I get a witness? Oh yeah, love is that what this is? Came down to the wire. Now I'm all in. Now I'm all in. Now I'm all in, baby. I get a witness? Lord, is that what this is? Came down to the wire. All in, now I'm all in, now I'm all in, baby.
Thanks.
So that's our song about The Bachelor.
Two more songs. It's been fun. It's been strange. Been nice. Good, nice. Swell. Yes.
It's an old one here.
Oh, good music comes up the stairs to show you. After we met on a plane in Phoenix, Arizona. Cracking ice, it breaks like I already know you. Nonetheless, I'll do my best to make you feel like home. But we're spending too much time with the girlfriends. Getting every reason we got it. It's always more fun when we pretend. Don't waste all your money on loving. And I don't want to laugh about it, but the truth is we could do without it. the shots 'cause he's firstborn. Doesn't that leave you feeling forlorn? Oh, sweet muse, she comes from her eyes to show you heaven's always had a place inside of your headphones. Melt the polar caps, here I'm swimming, oh yeah. We'll go down to the new beaches now in Oklahoma. Spending too much time with her girlfriends, getting every reason we got it. And it's always more fun when we pretend. Don't waste all your money on elements. And I don't want to laugh about it, but the truth is we could do without it. He's calling all the shots 'cause he's firstborn. Doesn't that leave you feeling forlorn? Spending too much time with her girlfriends, getting every reason we got it. We got it. We got it.
That was nice.
Nice fill, Birdo.
Nice.
He's
Phil.
never done that one before. It was nice.
We were
Fresh.
taken aback.
So fresh.
What a fill.
Fresh, Phil.
I wasn't sure if you were going to come back from that one, Danny.
I know, I kind of started.
That's just so good.
Such a good fill that I lost my own feel.
All right. Uno más.
One
One last song.
Thanks for watching.
2 bars.
Thank you.
Hope it was comfortable. Maybe you're doing this. Maybe it was on your Amazon TV. Maybe it was on a computer.
Maybe it was on a Vizio TV.
Yeah. Good brand.
Great
Good
brand.
Yeah.
Great.
Nothing smart about it, but still good.
Still good.
Oh, yeah. Well, I actually have a Vizio too. So,
Well, 3 of us have Vizios.
I've got
We
Vizio.
just found out.
do you have one too?
I do, yeah.
4.
Absolutely.
All 5 of us have Vizios. We just found out.
And this set was brought to you by Tito's Vodka and
Vizio.
keeping in to keep 'em out. Do it again, she said without any doubt. You know I want you. Took the words right out my mouth. Do it again, she said without any doubt. You know I want you to.
Do it
Thank you.
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in again for another live stream from Ponyboy. I hope you're enjoying the music that we're putting together for you. I'd like to bring you back over to the bar side to reintroduce you and show you again another segment we're calling the Safety Meeting. This is a really awesome opportunity for us to show some love to these spirits and wine and beer sponsors that have taken really good care of us over the years, show you how to make some drinks at home, and most importantly, provide you all at home an opportunity to help support us a little bit with our bar staff that is out of work right now for our safety and for yours. There is a Venmo link on there. Our artist had one as well, but our Venmo for these bartenders back here is called At the Tip Pool. Anything you contribute to that next Monday, once we've run this week of shows, is gonna go directly into their pockets. So if you have it in you, please show some love. Otherwise, just sit back at home, enjoy the music, and enjoy the cocktails. Today's sponsor is Tito's Vodka. Really fantastic company. They've been one of our most popular products here in the bar for a long time. I'm sure you're familiar with the bottle. A gluten-free, corn-made, Texas-made, big supporter of everything like dogs and humans and anything that's fun outside. Really wonderful brand, so we wanted to put them in front of the spotlight tonight while we show you number one, a classic cocktail, variation on a martini introduced by Colby Poulin, and then we're gonna show you how to make a Ponyboy original, including our back of house expertise. He is Paul Waddell, and then we're gonna have Steinman up at the end to show you how to actually make the drink that we would make you here at the bar top. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring up Mr. Colby Poulin to make you a martini.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, thanks for inviting me back. Appreciate it. So we're gonna do some dirty martinis today. So martinis are I love martinis. They're super they're super customizable for kind of however you'd like. Dry, dirty, hot and dirty. So we're gonna do the dirty martini, which we're gonna start with Tito's vodka. We're gonna do 2 ounces of Tito's vodka. A regular amount of dirty, when you would order it, it would be roughly ½ ounce to 3/4 ounce of olive juice. That's gonna be what our dirty is. If you like them really dirty, or what I like to call filthy, go ahead and jack that up to like 1.5 ounces or 1.25 ounces. We're gonna change this up a little bit, and we're gonna add some cucumber bitters. These are Winship bitters, right here from Oklahoma City. They are available at Barkeep down in Midtown by appointment only. Also, you can get up online and order them as well. So we chilled our glass first because martinis need to be cold. They get just delicious when they're cold. And we're not gonna overshake this, or what we call bruising, because that's gonna destroy the flavors of the vodka, the cucumber bitters, and the olive juice. So we're just gonna shake this normally, as we normally would. We got our glass chilling, and then we're gonna serve it and drink it. Olives are a really big part of the dirty martini that everyone loves. It's like a little snack that you can have. So we're gonna use some queen olives. We've got some big queen olives. They've just got the pimentos stuffed in them, but if you want, you can do blue cheese. I've seen it with feta before. I've done jalapenos. So if you have a jar of jalapenos, go ahead and splash a little bit of that jalapeno juice in there as well. You got yourself a hot and dirty, or just have a nice rich blue cheese olive, and there we have it, a dirty martini.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Colby. And next up, like I mentioned, we're going to have Paul Waddell to show you how to make simple syrup and a variation on simple syrup called a compound syrup at your house. And then Steinman's going to come up at the end and show you how to make a cocktail with that. So let's go ahead and bring on Mr. Paul.
Hi guys, grab your pot and your whisk. The best thing you can do to improve your home drinking experience is by making simple syrup. And simple syrup is simple to make. Use 1 part sugar, clear and not golden. And then you've got simple syrup and you can have a better drink. Well, the syrup I'm making for the cocktail tonight, we substitute cranberry juice instead of the water. And again, it's just 1-to-1 cranberry and sugar. You bring that cranberry to a boil, add the sugar in, whisk it until it's dissolved, and let it boil until it's clear. Bring it off the heat, throw sprigs of sage, and let that steep for a couple hours, and you'll have a great tasting herbs you have at home. So Have fun.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Paul. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and take that cranberry sage syrup and make a drink with it. So come on down, Steinman. Let's get it mixing.
How's it going, everybody? Thanks for having me. Like Alex said, I'm Steinman, and I'm going to be taking the syrup that Paul just broke down for you, and I'm going to apply it to one of our house cocktails, the One Small Step for Cran. This cocktail is going to call for Tito's, our wonderful sponsor today. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in, break it down kind of while I'm building it for you. So this cocktail is going to fall under the category of a Collins style. So if you've been tuning in, you've probably heard that word before. It's going to be a base spirit, a little bit of juice, in this case lemon and cranberry, some sugar, and effervescence, and that's it. It's sort of a patio pounder. You can have a few of them, not feel too heavy. They're great during the summer, sitting outside, watching somebody mow the lawn, whatever. So I've got our Tito's. I went ahead and threw an ounce and a half of that into our tin. Go ahead and do some lemon juice as well. In this case, 3/4 ounce. So now I'm going to take the syrup that Paul just made for us. I'm going to add 3/4 ounce of that as well. And then just to kind of top it off and ensure that we're getting that cranberry, we're going to do just a 1/2 ounce, add it to that. In addition to all those ingredients, we're going to go ahead and add some Peychaud's. You'll see this bitters classically in what's known as a Sazerac. That's probably the most commonplace. You'll see this bitters out at pretty much any bar, at someone's home bar. These bitters are going to add licorice and some sweet and fruity flavors, as well as a reddish color to our cocktail. I'm going to go ahead and shake that up, give it a little aeration and dilution. You don't have to go too much on this one. It's already done just like that. Go ahead and ice our glass right there. And like I said, we were adding bubbles to this one. For our recipe, we use a brut champagne instead of club soda, ginger ale, anything like that. Just a glug will do. What that's doing is adding sort of an effervescent, dry texture and flavor to our drink. We like to add it to the tin so that when you pour it, everything's mixed and ready for that first sip. And then to cap it off, just to lean into the One Small Step for Man moon landing theme, we've built a flag out of sage leaves and a lemon peel. And we just drop that right on there, and it is good to go for enjoying. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, that's our time for today. Thank you for tuning into another safety meeting. If you liked what you saw and you want to support our bar staff here, please contribute to that Venmo link at the tip pool. Otherwise, I'm going to kick it back to Chad for an interview with our artist for the evening. Have a good night and cheers.
Thanks, Alex. Thanks for making us great drinks while we're all home watching live streams. It's starting to get a little weird out there. Thanks to Resolution Legal for being our underwriter and our sponsor on tonight's episode. Thanks to the Energy FC for being our broadcast partner and sharing the stream. If you're out there watching, I don't know, leave us a comment, leave a question for Husbands. Tell them what's up. Oh, one thing you can definitely do is go follow Husbands on all their social media channels. Guys, I should kick it over to you. What's your social media channels?
Husbands OKC. So if you get on Instagram or Twitter, any of it, it's just Husbands OKC.
Love the energy. Love the energy. Go check that out.
Local.
You guys are good at social, but you're a lot better at making music, which is an awkward way to segue into this wonderful album that we're going to get a close-up of. I want to talk about the new music that you guys are writing in your socially distancing experimental ways, but it's not appropriate to talk about the new music. We got to talk about this album. I mean, it's just been one of the best albums I've heard in the last year. Certainly one of the best coming out of Oklahoma. How's it been for you all?
It's been good.
It's been good. It's been really fun to just talk to people about stuff. People ask us questions about the songs and things like that. Every now and then we'll play a show and some people will be singing along who we do not recognize, which is super fun. That happened once or twice. So it's been really fun.
It was going to happen a lot more. You guys had some pretty impressive tour plans that got pulled out from under you.
We pulled out the big old black permanent marker and just kind of crossed out 8 dates.
Every single one of them?
Yeah, pretty much every one. Besides, we went to Austin once.
What was the plan? Where were you guys headed?
Next up was South by Southwest. I think that was last week. And this week was supposed to be Treefort Music Fest in Boise. And I
So in an
think-
alternate timeline, we would be in the skies
True,
over.
we would actually be flying right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the way to Boise.
For people who aren't familiar, like what is Treefort Fest? What does that mean for an indie band out of Oklahoma City to be invited to play at something like that?
I think for us it was a huge deal. I mean, we got asked out of the blue by the festival, curators to come play. I think we had a pretty good slot, and I'd say it's kind of like a Norman Music Festival, or maybe like a small South by Southwest, but I mean, still quite large.
Yeah.
We were going to play with bands like Japanese Breakfast and
Chromatics. Tennis.
Omar Apollo, Tennis, yeah.
Wow.
So a lot of bands that we really enjoy and admire. So
Yeah, that's got a sting to lose that opportunity. You guys you were headed to New York for something as well too, right?
yeah, so that would have been in April. We'd be going to a venue called Baby's All Right. It's the venue, if you watched Master of None, it's where Father John Misty's playing, and
Yeah.
Aziz Ansari's like just there.
How did you get that opportunity?
Again, just kind of got asked out of the blue by the talent buyer there, and so we were gonna we had tickets bought, and Airbnb is still booked.
Yeah, just in case.
I don't know. Just
Our Airbnb date was like the day after Airbnb
Yeah,
said,
oh,
you get
man.
your refund back on April 14th, and we were supposed to be there the 15th. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay,
So we're holding on because we think that one day they'll just be like, you know what, just have your money back.
We're still sick.
Have your refund.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's a great segue. There's a Venmo on the screen right now. If you can hit that with a couple bucks, just a virtual tip jar, that'll go directly to husbands to help make up for that refund they're probably not getting from Airbnb for the show.
Depends on
That's
how cool Airbnb
definitely not
is.
happening in New York City. It's got to be brutal to lose those opportunities, and I don't even want to necessarily like tee that up, but if you guys want to jump in on that, feel free.
I mean, yeah, it's a bummer, but we are, I guess, using the time to just focus on other things. I mean, we're writing music a lot, and I think that's been kind of a positive in it. Is you only have so much energy to give to certain projects, and we're shifting our energy toward being creative again instead of kind of performing. So I think that's the positive in it for sure.
Yeah, and you guys are able to find that creative space in the middle of all this.
Especially, yeah. I mean, time is bountiful. So, like Will said, when you're not spending your energy elsewhere, I talked to this guy who once said, like, you only have so many points of your attention that you can give to something, and you give a few points to somebody and a few points to somebody else, and then you do all this stuff, and then it sort of comes out that, you can tell this person's not doing this. But we got all of our points right now to go straight to writing stuff, basically.
Yeah, that's
what
awesome.
we're doing.
That's exciting for the fans out there, and there are a growing number. One of the other things that happened to you guys this year is really you kind of blew up on Spotify. How did that happen? There's a lot of bands watching that need some notes right now. It's like
as
give
if,
them the notes.
as if we can give practical tips. Oh gosh. Well, I mean, it's crazy how we try really hard to contact blogs and other social media type platforms, people who are basically curating music, people who are writing about music. But then Spotify had happened, and we didn't plan for that at all. That was we can't contact Spotify, so we don't really know exactly how it happened. But I can't say, like, I think there's something to just kind of working through contacting blogs, contacting people, making connections with people when they do write about you, and kind of building relationships. And
Yeah.
there's something to that, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the old school way of just knowing people with the use of technology. It's still the same game, knowing the right people and making the right impression, both with your music, but also just with effort. I think effort goes a long way, and finding the right way to make that connection.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I'm just going to say this right now, it's not just auto emailing every talent buyer in the market. And if you get a response from one, don't send them the same email 2 weeks later and completely forget the fact that you already sent that auto email. Ooh, that feels good to get that off my chest. All right. Well, hey, we've done some good work here for me.
Spread the word.
What we need to do right now, though, is if you're watching at home, and I know you are, if you can hear my voice, go follow Husbands on social media. They're obviously an absolute blast to have perform, and hopefully you'll get to go check out a live show when this is all back to normal. And in the meantime, you guys are pretty funny on social media. I didn't mean to undercut you at the opening, but definitely give them a follow. They've got new music. You guys just released like a new song just a couple days ago, so that's one reason people ought to go check you out.
Yeah, you can check it out on Bandcamp on our Husbands OKC Bandcamp.
Give the whole thing. Just
yeah, it's www.bandcamp.com/husbandsokc.
That's not right, though.
That's wrong.
Yeah, it's husbandsokc.bandcamp.com.
Oh yeah, it's
one of the
backwards.
old
Oh gosh. So
inversions.
yeah. Let's do it again.
But-
husbandsokc.bandcamp.com. And yeah, it's a song called "Try Not to Worry." Try not to worry. And it was a song we wrote for our album after the Gold Rush party. It didn't make it on the album, I think, because it felt kind of like somber at the time, and it was like, I don't know, we really like this song, but we kind of want to keep it fun, and then kind of things changed in our lives, right? I mean, now we're all home and we're all anxious and kind of trying to figure out what's going on, and it's like, oh well, we've kind of already talked about this. We just didn't know, the times were different, and anyway, so we just thought it might be useful, and it seems like, to some extent people are taking the message and trying not to worry, so it's good. It's a simple message, but hard to do. So.
Yeah, I think it's almost like a mantra we have to keep in front of us pretty much every day right now because everything's changing.
Yep.
It really is. It's a weird time. We're going to wrap this up. I want to say thanks to Husbands. Thanks to you guys and the whole band for playing tonight.
Thanks.
Thanks, Chad.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting live music. We really believe that live music is an important piece to the culture of a city, of a state, of a place. And it hurts us to not be doing live music right now. Obviously, it hurts us financially. Bands have really had the rug pulled out from under them. The whole music industry has, whether you're running a room, running a bar, a talent buyer, a manager, an agent, a band, the bus drivers who drive the bands. I mean, just every part of this industry is at a full stop right now. So please, if you have time and you have a couple extra bucks, store.towertheaterokc.com. You can grab that Husbands album there as well as their T-shirt. Those proceeds will go directly to the band. And then anything that goes to Tower Theater and Ponyboy, that'll support our staff while we're basically just kind of waiting for things to get back to normal. So thank you so much for your support. Thanks to Resolution Legal for underwriting tonight. Thanks to the Energy FC for being our broadcast partner. We will be back tomorrow night with Twigs, so make sure you tune in. We'll be right here at the same place at 8 p.m. Thanks so much.